Okay, what do you call that? Changing brake pads. So you need a jack to stand it, lift it up. Well, you have to loosen the bolt first before you lift it up. So once you lift it up, you're gonna see this. Then all I did on mine is I just took off one screw. One screw on this caliper right there. You've seen it? One screw on that caliper, and then all I had to do is lift this up. And then those pads, those old pads that I got, they only go in a certain way though. So this one goes behind. This one is for that squeal that's making noise. It's not actually squealing, but you see it has cracks on it. And whenever I break it, makes that funky noise. So leave that. This is my first time, and I take this off. As soon as you take this off, on other YouTube videos said that you have to push this. On other YouTube video, they only got one piston. I got two. So what I did is I used this C-clamp and this the C-clamp right there, just to push it all at the same time. I don't know if you can push it one at a time, but I push it all at the same time. So it seems like it's working. I'm done on the other side. So this is the other side, which is I'm almost done. So you need this clip, you might need this, and you know, the 40mm ratchet for that caliper. So, and I got this one, you know, so I just spray the whole thing, basically the whole thing. I spray half of it, half of the spray inside on the other side. So I'm just trying to use it all because I ain't gonna use it anymore, so I don't want to leave combustible stuff on my storage, just to be on the safe side. So that's it. Now the next thing that you need to do is get the new brake pads right there. It's a new one. That's the cheap one. They said it's platinum one, but it's $22, and this is the old one. So this is the new one. So before I put it in, I believe there has a coat or whatever to prevent it from getting rust. So I'm gonna spray that really good. And I see something flying, so I finish this. Finish that up. And it's almost done. And I have something to shoot on my BB gun. So, next step. See this part? You have to grease that part. See how shiny it is? It means that where that brake pad slides in and out. So you have to grease that part, and vice versa. The other side, you have to grease that part, and you have to grease this part too. And the other side. You know, just following what it says on the videos. It seems like they're good mechanic though. So, and this is my first time again. So, all right. And this will end it. I just have to put it back and see what happens. Okay, I put it back. So remember I told you that you need this. So when you close this, I don't know if some vehicles have that. When I close this thing gets stuck, so it won't close. So what I do is, while it's open a little bit, I pry it up and then I push it down. So just, you know, take off some frustration while it's not going in. You don't need to force things in. They should go how they go. You know, you pull them out smooth. They have to go smooth. So I'm still in the process of tightening that bolt. So for that, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you too. You know those two pistons that I told you about? When you buy a brake pads, I don't know. This is my first time I bought my brake pads. Before I usually take it to the shop. They have a grease. I don't know if this grease is anti-seize or whatever, but I grease that piston too, aside from this part, greasing it on the other side too. I grease those pistons in that way, you know, logically thinking that if some rust build up, those brake pad won't get stuck on those calipers. So what you need is when you press this, those pistons will push, and when you release it, the piston should go back, or should ease the pressure. So yeah, just gonna tighten everything up, and then it should all be good, hopefully. So all right, you guys have a good day, and you know it's just time consuming. So all right, bye bye.